me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you.
Basketball Wives, LA.
That's why I don't mind doing these things for you. You did things for me, you wouldn't believe you did. That's why I always wanted.
Season 7 episode. Tammy and Evelyn still at it, okay? These hoes just ain't gonna get enough, and at the end, see, y'all thought I was wrong when I kept saying Evelyn was the mean girl. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, as CC referred to these hoes, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, okay? But it starts off, they still at it. They still got the argument going. And right before it went off, Tammy has said that's why Chad, I don't believe Chad, hit you. And we was wondering, why did Tammy say something so mean? Why did she go so low? And I had elaborated a little bit more off of it and stated that I don't believe it happened the way Evelyn was putting it out there. And if you guys notice, Chad never really got into it. He said whatever she say, okay. And I'm like, and then the bitch bragged about he went and got my face tattooed on his leg. He said he ain't never loved a woman like he loved me. And I'm like, but this man allegedly beat your ass, abused you, done you wrong, mistreated you, and you bragging about what he done after the fact. I agree with you, Tammy. There's more to this that meets the eye, and it's not our business. It's not for us to discuss. But since y'all gonna bring it on Basketball Wives, let's get into it. So they going at it, and I'm like, oh my God. So Evelyn gets up after they walk off. Tammy apologized. Well, Evelyn gets up, they get ready to walk off because Tammy done. She not doing it no more. She tired. And Evelyn goes, I deserve an apology. Tammy like, bitch, you said I'm nothing to you. You don't care nothing about me. I'm gonna apologize to my friend and fuck you. And everybody is saying, Tammy, Shani is not your friend. When she first brought you on there, she brought you on there looking like you had came from not even Forever 21, not even Rainbow, bitch. Like you went to Walmart and put some shit on and just showed up. Shani was wrong. She knew you was going through a divorce. She knew Kenny wasn't paying you no child support, no money, and he was just being an asshole. So, I think that's the explanation. But anyway, Tammy walks off and say, fuck you, bitch. I ain't apologizing, okay? So Evelyn's standing there with the rest of the group, and, oh, she crying. I say, this bitch in these sympathy tears. Now, I did feel sorry for when Tammy said something, but, maybe I may be wrong, but I don't know. Maybe because I've never been in domestic violence and my heart's not really reaching out to Evelyn, but I just think Evelyn's on some fuck shit. I could not sympathize with her. I used to like Evelyn Lozado. I used to follow her. I used to watch her when she went to Ayana Fix My Life, when she went to the old, and I was watching and I'm like, oh, I like that. I loved when she was a bad girl, mean girl, but when she decided to change her life around and when she went back to Basketball Wives, I was like, no, bitch. You like that old ratchet shit. You like fighting with folks, okay? Or maybe she need to check. Who am I to judge her? Maybe she need to check. And I heard a word on the curb was Carl left her ass. And I guess she wouldn't get enough money to keep that lifestyle going that she was living. And she wasn't in nothing, so Shani brought her back on. And somebody said she pawned that ring. And Shani gave her a job to get her back on her feet. So, like I tell you guys, y'all only know what we give you, so that could be true. Don't nobody know what's going on behind closed doors. And Evelyn likes this lifestyle. She like living lavish, So anyway, enough about Miss Evelyn. The girls are sympathizing with Evelyn, and we move on to the next, okay? Miss Tammy. Well, let me see. Malaysia, Jackie. You know they on their endeavors. They always got something cute and funny planned. And they chit-chat and talk about what took place. And, you know, Jackie's feeling sorry for Evelyn. I'm like, no, Jackie, this bitch trying to get your alliance. And she's like, you know, I'm gonna have to talk to Tammy and see why did she go to such a dark place. And I'm like, no, don't do it. Go have a lunch with Tammy. And don't be the bitch like, I'm gonna call her out when she wrong. No, you're not there to call her out. You're not. You're her friend. A friend go to a friend even when you feel like they done wrong, and you let them talk and tell you what's going on. Then if you can chastise them, then you do. But if you see that's not the time nor the place, because they feel like you're turning on them, you leave that shit alone. Because your friendship is more important with Tammy than it is with Evelyn. So I'm like, Tammy, who are you, Captain Save-A-Ho? When this bitch done talked about you till she couldn't, now all of a sudden she want to say thank you for not getting involved. Evelyn is devious. I'm sorry. And Malaysia see you. That's why Malaysia gonna kick that ass, okay? Back to Basketball Wives LA. So Malaysia and Jackie, they having their little get together, and they have fun with it together. Malaysia know Jackie ass is 51, 52. And she know Malaysia is the pretty girl, and they just feed off each other. And I like the friendship that they have built. Now, Evelyn and Jen meets up. These two hookers and hoes, Dom and Dama, okay? And I'm the victim, and Anna became re-victimized. Bitch, how you can sit up and call this girl a crackhead, talk about how she walked, and when Tammy say she have diabetic nerve pain, she can't feel her feet when she walk, I sympathize with her because I have neuropathy. I have neuropathy from a bad spine, and I know that feeling. So my sympathy went straight to Tammy some more. I said sometimes people don't understand people unless you walk in their shoes. Okay, I don't have diabetes, but you know, I know how it is to deal with sicknesses and illnesses, and you trying to make it in life. And like Tammy have stated, bitch, if I gotta eat a salad every day and starve myself and look like a crackhead, I'ma do what I gotta do to be here for my kids and my husband, bitch. Get a hold to it, okay? So Evelyn is sitting there with Jen, and she's trying to become a victim all over, and she's saying, I hate that she brought up Chad and his family in this, and he gotta relive this, but this bitch talked about it again and again. And then she brought up her domestic violence foundation, and then she want to do a whatever get together, because I'm like, okay, y'all buy Giuseppe's, okay, I guess they come in, the rich girls buy the Giuseppe's, and whatever money she make, that she ain't got to go pay that high ass rent or mortgage with, or go get her some more expensive shoes, she take and donate and get them girls some shoes from Walmart. And she said she get them something to try to make them feel good. So, you know, I don't know, I'm just, Evelyn, you know what, the reason why I'm probably so upset with Evelyn is because when I see Evelyn and Jen on camera, because Miss Jen work out, and we'll talk about this with this workout, because she introduced this new girl that's, I guess, gonna be introduced to the cast, some girl that had a baby by somebody 5 years ago, and she said this is her workout partner, and this is the only person who can keep up with her. Miss Evelyn thinks that the outside is everything. All she do is talk about people because she's a little workout fanatic, and she think her ass is all that in a bag of chips. And you know what? Evelyn needs to realize, because her daughter is a young lady, it's not about the outside, it's the inside too. You can walk around with the most beautiful body, you can catch these men, but can you keep one? Can you keep them? I had a young lady, had a nurse walk up to me, and she said, oh, I heard you can't keep a man. I just fell out laughing. I said, I can't keep a man. I said that, well, I think that's funny, because each marriage, I have divorced both husbands. the engagement. I left him, and I've dated, but I just can't find what makes me happy. It's not that I can't keep, man, baby, get into it. I'm not settling for less like your ass is running around here unhappy every day, wanting the world to think that it's peaches and cream, and then when we find out you getting a divorce, that perfect relationship wasn't perfect. So I ain't got time discussion. You Miss Tiki with her good talking ass. Bitch had to stay woke. She ready. So after this, CC and well, Malaysia tells Jackie, I want to get my relatives, my family, because no matter how they family, they some kind of, you know, somebody married somebody, and then we all together. I got to get my family together. I need to get CC and Christian back on one accord, because they're not seeing eye to eye. So I'm gonna set up a meeting with these two, because I already told Miss Christian that, you know, bitch, you need to get it together. So she set up the meeting, and the girls, some of the girls, Malaysia asked Tammy, would she come? So Tammy there, Malaysia there, Cece there, Christian show up with Jen. We all sitting there looking like, bitch, what's the tea? Why she here? Why is she here? Oh, Jen needs some more friends, because you know eventually with Evelyn kissing Shawnee ass, they're not gonna really want her around. Oh, and I also forgot when Evelyn did the little charity event for her foundation. She invited, you know, everybody but Tammy, of course, and Miss Shawnee came, and Shawnee said, you know, Evelyn playing this role again in the middle. I said, you know what, when I gotta choose friends, I can't do that. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck that shit. If you bitches can't all be together and be around each other and be one and be friends, stay the fuck away from me, because I ain't got time for the energy. Oh yeah, she didn't say that. Oh, she didn't. She wasn't talking about you. If we can't be adults, then stay the fuck away from me. I'll remove myself from the situation, because I just don't have time. It's just too much wasted energy. We could be trying to build each other up instead of always tearing each other down. I can't do that type of friendship. I'll just remove myself. I don't care how long we being friends. If we somebody do it. So anyway, with this little charity event with, you know, Evelyn's Domestic Violence Foundation, but it's all about Evelyn and her shit she's selling, or I don't know what Evelyn Lazada doing. I don't know. I just can't get into her, because she work out. She the prettiest bitch in the world. Okay, there's a lot of people who could work out. Let me let that go. Okay, so anyway, when she tells Shawnee that Jen is coming, Shawnee, well, I'm just gonna get my shit and I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna buy my Giuseppe's, and she let us know she bought some, and I'm gonna leave. And as soon as she leave out, they show Jen coming in. Okay, but the way the preview show thing, it looked like they was there together. I said, look at this shit. And I said, I know, because I edit, honey. I can make things look like it went just the way I wanted it to go. So I ain't mad. Go ahead, Basketball Wives LA editing crew. I said, I learned a lot of things. Quick story. I said, they secret shop us, videotape us, which I've never signed anything. And a video, go here, go there, and go everywhere. I said, well, what happened in between all that time? I said, this camera zooming on me. What's going on around me? Why am I looking around doing these facial expressions? And then I just laugh. I said, you know, I edit videos. Until you can show me audio, what's going on, give me a full picture, I'm not held accountable for none of that. You can make shit the way you want it. No. And I did not give my consent. I had to under duress. In other words, to keep my job. So they meet up, and Jen shows up with Cece. Well, Jen shows up with Christian. For some reason, I cannot keep these bitches separate. I said, Malaysia and your cousins, they're not relevant. So when Miss Christian show up with Jen, everybody's just looking like, bitch, really? So Jen need a friend. And like I said, she know eventually Shawnee and Evelyn gonna choose Shawnee over your ass, because Shawnee is in control of that chick. And then when Miss Jen was standing there talking to Evelyn, and she said, oh, did Shawnee come? She left because she didn't want to be around you. And Miss Evelyn made sure she told her that. I said, look at this dirty bitch. I said, she playing, Jen, you better watch your ass. Stay woke, bitch. They finna get your ass. You know, Evelyn just keeping Jen close to her because that bitch know more of her secrets. And Jen talking about, well, fuck that bitch, I ain't gonna kiss her ass. She said this about Shawnee. I'm like, this a dirty bitch. But this may be your last season, I don't know. Is it good for TV, or do you just look bad right now? So Miss Jen, back to Miss Jen. Miss Jen tells Evelyn, oh, I got some text messages too, honey, Miss Tammy sent me, and I'm gonna release them. And Evelyn, oh, bitch, if that bitch released text messages and told shit you done, wouldn't you think that would be the best time to release it, when you guys having a big fallout or whatever? Y'all at a table and Tammy done showed text messages and told everything. Your ass come in and confess that you the one brought the shit to the circle. If you had some shit against this girl, when you think you release it, bitch, you full of shit. You and Evelyn, y'all just trying to make good TV. And Shawnee, all you hoes ain't not, you know what, all you bitches is just full of shit. All y'all got some shit going on in this shit, okay? So Tammy decides when she meets up with OG, she's supposed to be going tennis shoe shopping. She tells OG, you know, what's going on with you and Naomi, Nairobi, Basuka, Nazuga, or whatever this motherfucking name is. How's you and your boo doing? And I don't know what that motherfucking name is. And OG said, oh, we doing all right. It's a long distance relationship. He's overseas. It's kind of hard for us to deal with. So Tammy like, oh, okay. So, you know, y'all talking about marriage or whatever. She's saying, OG saying, basically it's an issue on where we want to live, who want to live where. He want me to come overseas. I want him to come here. He's pursuing his career. I'm pursuing mine. Because y'all know that bitch is a football player. I say that whole tackling motherfuckers. I said, Lord Jesus, go OG, y'all. She getting a little bit better. It's not there yet, Tammy. Malaysia. I see Zell Swag. Malaysia is your stylist. Can you get him to hook up OG just while she shoot? I mean, we see this bitch is just a motherfucking hard-ass bitch, but somebody need to bring her down to looking like a lady when she's in these scenes. Because she look like a football player when she here. She look like she take that one shade of, I don't know what color lipstick, white, blonde, and she just wipe it here, take it and wipe it over her eyes, and highlight with that shit, and then she done set that wig on her head that Malaysia gave her, and the hair looking better. It's right here instead of being back there. But anyway, OG and her boo and Tammy invites them on a double date. Tammy say, I normally don't do this, bitch. I must like you. So they go on a double date. Tammy, Reggie, OG, and Nairobi, or Natsuki, or whoever his motherfucking name is, Boo Boo. And they sitting there and they chit-chatting. And Tammy is asking them, you know, what's going on? What, are you guys on the same page? And he's just laughing. And she said, you know, what's going on? This motherfucker very childish. Well, we find out he young. And he likes soaring his royal oats, basically. OG keeps stating this is the first real relationship he's been in. And I'm like, bitch, you way over here in America, and this motherfucker overseas fucking everything that got a hole, okay? Everything, bitch. Stay ready or stay woke. So anyway, Tammy said, well, have there been any infidelity in the relationship? He just started giggling and laughing. I'm like, bitch, he is not ready. He's not ready. So anyway, Tammy and Reggie try to get him a little advice, and Reggie tell him, before you answer any questions, just tread lightly. And we just fall out laughing, okay? And we move on. Okay, next case. But when Tammy met with OG earlier, Tammy forming her alliances too, because Tammy know when she said what she said, it was kind of a low blow. So Tammy got to get some more people on her side, because she don't know if the group's still gonna fuck with her with that statement about, you know, the Chad and Evelyn bullshit. So y'all, I had to laugh at my damn self sometime. Okay, but Jackie decided she wanted to meet up with Tammy to see, you know, why did she go so low with the blow of the domestic violence situation. Jackie saying she kind of feel like that was a low blow, you know. She said she didn't have to go that low, and she let her know, you know, bitch, I'm your friend, but why did you go there? And I say, this is where when you're friends and you feel like your friend did something wrong, you meet up with that friend, or you call her and you talk to her and you try to feel out and see what was going on with her instead of trying to chastise her. And that's when Tammy say, look, ever since, she say, you don't know about us and this 10-year shit been going on. These bitches been on my ass from day one, which they have. And even Evelyn stated, bitches showed up with a busted fanny pack and a busted wig or whatever. She didn't even stated, you know, how bad. She done talked about the girl and kind of threw in her face how she done fucked her man and said, I didn't know y'all was, you know, I didn't know you guys were still together. And basically knowing Evelyn, she basically done said, look at you, look at me, no wonder he cheated with me. She's one of them tacky hoes, okay? So anyway, Tammy starts crying and she say, I'm just tired of defending myself with these hoes. I got diabetes. I got type 1, where it's really, really, really bad. And I think that's the one where you give yourself injections every day. And you really, really, really got to watch what you eat. And that's when she states, if I got to eat a salad every day to be there for my husband and my kids, I'm going to do that. And I got the diabetic nerve damage in my feet, and that's why I walk the way I do. And at that point, Jackie started feeling really bad for Tammy. And I think that's when Evelyn tried to grab everybody on social media to her side, when she said she talked about me and Chad. And then Tammy told the secret. When that bitch and I were friends, she told me that her and Chad was in that car fighting, and they was in such close proximity, and they was going back and forth. And when he reached over and probably just headbutted her ass to get her back, because she probably was swinging and hitting, and the neighbor seen it, and the neighbor called the police. That's why it went that far. Everybody is like, you know what, this shit sound more real. And I know this Chad has never defended himself. He lost his career. No, they shouldn't have been fighting. But he's never gotten into, oh no, y'all, she hit me, and whoop, whoop, whoop. He just took his responsibility. And he still let this girl talk about this shit all the time. I'm wondering why he haven't sent in a cease and desist to Basketball Wives, with them rehashing this shit over and over and over again, to where this man is rebuilding himself, is back on TV again. So you know what? We get to next week. They show previews. It'll be back on Monday night. It show previews of next week. Malaysia has met up with Evelyn, all them somewhere out of town, I don't know, on a vacation. And Malaysia is asking Evelyn some shit, and Jen, and well, she's kind of going at Jen. She said, bitch, you done broke up Tammy and Evelyn. You keep these two motherfuckers fighting. Now you done started with Tammy and Shawnee. Like, bitch, you a dirty bitch. Jen started talking shit, honey, in Malaysia. Pick up that motherfucking table. That bitch threw a whole motherfucking table at this hoe. I was like, whoa, a table? You didn't throw a bottle, bitch. You threw the table. Now let me get off of here. And hit that like button, subscribe, follow me over there, IGTK44. And everybody have a blessed day. Basketball Wives LA. Whoa, they were off the chain. But thanks for sliding through, guys. Bye.